Piper. I'm in.
Good. Let's get down to business. So, I know you're from a vault. How would you describe your time on the inside?
My family and I were frozen. I didn't spend much time in the vault.
Wait, they boxed you up in a fridge? The whole time? Are you saying you were alive before the war?
Yes. I'm over 200 years old.
Oh my god. The woman out of time. So, you've seen the Commonwealth, Diamond City. How does it compare to your old life?
Honestly, seeing everyone surviving out here, rebuilding the world, it gives me hope.
That's surprisingly inspired, Blue. We're definitely quoting that. For the last part of our interview, I'd like to do something different. I want you to make a statement to Diamond City directly. The threat of kidnapping is all but ignored in the Commonwealth. Everyone wants to pretend it just doesn't happen. What would you say to someone out there who's lost a loved one but might be too scared or too numb to the world to look for them?
No matter how much you want to give up, don't. You have to have hope that you'll see them again, or at least that you'll know the truth.
A strong note to end on, Blue. Thanks. That's everything. It's gonna take some time to put this all together, but I think your story is gonna give Diamond City plenty to talk about. Anyway, we should probably get going. Thanks again. It's big, loud, full of corrupt officials and brown-nosing citizens, but it's home.
Huh?
Boy! Come on, boy. It's time to go.
Don't let this one get you in too much trouble, boy.
Picking up hostile life signs. Found you! Time is paying off. Oh, Mum, perhaps now is...
Need something?
The Minutemen are on a roll. I helped that settlement you sent me to, and cleared the way for a new settlement in the process.
That's fantastic news. We're gonna take back the whole Commonwealth from the bad guys at this rate. Anyway, I'll mark it on your map. We'll find out what they need. We could use more settlements supporting our cause.
We could really use your help.
Yes, I'm here to help. What's going on?
There's a group of raiders that won't leave us alone, stealing our food and supplies, threatening us if we can't give them what they want. We know where they're coming from, but we can't...
Any idea how many raiders we're talking about?
No telling, I'm afraid. This time there were 3, but who knows how many are back at their base. Tighten this.
disappearing act. Huh?
Would need the key. Yes. Hey. On her. What the? On him.
Hey! You're fine now, Rookie!
chutes here. No suspicions.
Nice. Got it. Don't have the key.
what you did for us. Did you have any luck with those raiders?
Even another water pump would help.
Can we trade a few things?
Okay.
Hey James, how are you going?
I took care of those raiders for you.
Really? Well, that's the best news I've heard in a long time.
Yeah, not too bad. Just thought I'd stream a bit more.
Stay sharp. Don't let your guard down.
I took care of the raiders that were harassing that settlement you sent me to. The people there have decided to join our cause.
That's great news. One day, we'll be strong enough to drive that scum out of the Commonwealth for good. As usual, I've got something else for you to look into. Here's where they are. We can help them. We've got to show people they can count on the Minutemen here.
Yeah, I'm 36, but I've got mods on right now, so yeah. As you can see, yeah, a bit too much. I've not unlocked everything, of course. But oh yes, let's go do whatever Preston wants to do, even though he doesn't leave the frickin' sanctuary.
We could really use your help.
I'm with the Minutemen. How can I help?
Something nasty's living just around the corner from here. It's only a matter of time before there's some real trouble. What's really too bad is that it'd be a nice spot for a new settlement. In fact, I know some folks that'd love to set up there if it was safe. If you can make sure the old workshop there is still in one piece, anyone who decides to move in later will be able to rebuild.
Where is this place?
We have a pretty good idea. I hope you can find them and wipe them out.
Oh, the walls. They're a mod as well, I think. Let's have a look at them for you. I think it's called pre-walled outpost or something. Just randomly adding a load of mods last night. There we go, pre-walled settlements. On the PC version you can actually make them, but apparently you can't do it on the console.
Now we go onwards to
Curfew violation detected. Commencing
See, I hadn't even discovered yet, and there's walls. Oh, this is the one with the high as a kite friggin' robot. Where's that console? Oh, there it is.
oh yeah, the flag is on
Da, 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 da.
Nice.
It seems like the Raven Glider is no longer available in the jump store, but I can... Far out! But I can give you a quick overview of what it looks like. Okay, so this is the Raven Glider. Raven Spirit Glider.
Okay, where are the rest of them?
Yes, that's what comes with the Glider.
I swear there was doors or something in this town. There. I should have put that guy on patrol. Yeah, let's go put him on patrol. Get it done more quicker.
And that is... Oh, I can't... Oh my god. It's E-Crimson. That's totally E-Crimson.
Sweet.
ahead of myself then.
I cleared that place out for you. Should be safe for your friends to move in now.
Oh, I'm in the UK.
Nice to have some good news around here for a change.
Hello, ma'am.
The Minutemen are on a roll. I helped that settlement you sent me to, and cleared the way for a new settlement in the process.
How's the weather over there?
That's fantastic news. We're gonna take back the whole Commonwealth from the bad guys at this rate. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. Something else has come up. Look, I'll mark it on your map. We can use all the support we can get, so see what you can do to help.
Dull and rainy, but that's just the UK all over, really.
I'm ever glad to see you. We could really use a hand.
Sure. Tell me what's going on.
A pack of feral ghouls have holed up nearby, and some of them have started wandering out lately. If more of them start wandering out this way, we may be overrun. We need someone to clear them out.
Are ghouls a common problem?
I don't know. Maybe there's more of them lately, but maybe it just feels that way sometimes.
Are ghouls a common...
I don't know.
I'm on it. It's as good as done.
I'll be glad to have him gone.
Yeah, they do have a habit of sending me halfway over the map.
calm down, you freak.
I'm currently playing on the PS4. Can't seem to stream it okay on the PC for some reason. It's just a shame we're limited on most of the mods that they have out, or people have created even.
You helped us out. We won't forget.
Took care of those ghouls that were giving you trouble.
You did? That's great news.
These synths just showed up. They're not doing anything wrong.
Always a trail to be followed. The Marty Bullfinch case. Marty was Nick's partner. Emphasis on the...
Nicky, you old bucket of bolts, it's Marty. I know it's been a while, but I came across a little mystery I thought might get your circuits firing. You remember that ugly grasshopper statue on top of Faneuil Hall? Turns out it's got a note in it. A note written by the son of one Shem Drown. I don't expect that name means anything to you, but the guy was a coppersmith. Way back when folks did shit like that. Apparently, this note leads straight to the old guy's stash. I don't know what's in it, but I'd sure like to know if it's still there. I'm gonna go do a little recon on the hall. If he
you decide you want to get the team back together, you let me know.
If you see him, tell Marty I'll say, hey, here's my 20 caps, you old lech. Also, hi. The Earl Sterling case. Apparently Earl just up and disappeared one day. No one's seen him since.
Nice.
Can't believe you eat that food. Only one thing worth buying in the dugout inn. That's the booze.
Yeah, it's gotta eat. What can I say?
A real Diamond City boy eats the noodle steak. Hey, you were in the paper, right? You're 200 years old? Looking pretty good for your age, huh?
Officer?
I was on duty when I seen that airship fall out of the sky.
I need to talk. Just a minute, Yeti. I am in middle of story. I am crossing the wearing nothing but a smile. When out comes the most dangerous of all sea monsters, a Mirelurk.
A Mirelurk? Come on. That's like 2 out of 10 points of danger tops. Now, if you want to talk something really deadly.
Vadim! I forgot you were there, Yefim. What is it?
You know what? Never mind. I'll handle it myself.
See this bar? I killed a man for it. No, I kid. He is dead, though. Now, let me know when you're ready to order.
Earl Sterling used to work here, right?
Poor Earl. Gone just like that. Such a good bartender. Good friend. Oh, terrible with women, mind you. Bull in China shop with them. You with Valentine's Detective Agency? I forgot to drop off Earl's key when I hired you people. Here, I hope you find out what happened. Security does nothing but yell at me for asking about it. Anyway, you look like you need a drink.
I'll think about it.
All right.
You there. We need to have a conversation.
Do I know you?
No. But I've heard of you. I'm always looking for people who know how to handle themselves in dangerous situations.
I don't mind danger, so long as I get paid well enough.
You will be well paid. I can promise you that. By the way, I'm Edward Deegan. You'll mostly be working for me, but you'll need to talk to my boss first. His name is Jack Cabot. He likes to personally interview everyone I hire. He's careful like that. Come down to Cabot House in Beacon Hill and ask to talk to Jack. I'll let him know you're coming.
What the heck was that Institute guy talking about? The above world will cease to exist?
Doctor.
New patient.
I don't like the sound of that.
A new file to open. Do you have a legitimate medical concern? Or is this about our facial reconstructive services?
Do you know anything about this receipt?
Let me see. This is Dr. Crocker's deplorable handwriting, all right. Looks like Earl Sterling was one of his patients. The procedure noted here is mundane. Low-risk cosmetic work. Dr. Crocker never performed it, however. Said Earl vanished before he paid. Now, I must insist we talk about your medical needs.
Where is Doc Crocker?
Last time I saw him, he had to get something out of the surgery cellar. Probably just had to wash some needles or move some storage around. Anyway, we should get back to your immediate medical requirements.
I need to get into the cellar, Doctor.
What does this look like? A public outhouse? You know what? Don't answer. Why on earth would I let you down there?
I'm investigating a missing person, Doctor. And I think the trail leads to your basement.
A missing person? You're talking about Earl, aren't you? You can't honestly think... You know what? Fine. If it'll put the matter to rest. Here, go see for yourself. But if I find one instrument out of place, you'll be getting the bill.
Where'd all this blood come from? Goes right into the basement.
Oh, Earl. You've really been a handful, you know. But I think we're just about done. Our little mistake is finally... going to be corrected. Oh, naughty, naughty. You're not supposed to be down here, but that's okay. I can fix that. I can fix anything.
Yeah, you fixed things, all right. Fixed yourself for some time in a Diamond City jail cell.
Jail cell? You don't get it, do you? Doc Crocker isn't going to jail. He's going to go back to his surgery, where people love him. And they love him because Doc Crocker never loses patience. He just makes people happy.
You killed a man, Doctor. You're gonna pay for it. Put the gun down and come with me.
I did it, didn't I? I killed a man. Oh God. There's so much blood. So much blood all over me. I can fix anything.
What's going on here? Is that Dr. Crocker?
Looks like it'll be a closed casket funeral. Hey, Doc.
I think you owe me an explanation. What happened here?
Doc Crocker killed Earl Sterling. I found out, and then he killed himself. Guess he couldn't handle the guilt.
Dr. Crocker killed Earl? The facial reconstruction. So he really did go through with it. That explains a lot more than I'm comfortable with. Dr. Crocker always cared about his reputation, but this isn't human.
You didn't know. It's not your fault.
Of course it's not my fault. That moron and his damn appearance over practice mentality. Now 2 lives have been lost. It's disgraceful. I better report all this to security. Get out of here. It's going to take a long time to clean this place of biohazards.
Everyone in
city's always jumping its shadow. Chill out, relax.
So, you find out where Earl Sterling ran off to?
Earl never went anywhere. Doc Crocker killed him during a botched surgery.
Crocker killed Earl? Gone as long as he was, I figured maybe Raiders or the Institute, but Crocker? Where's the doc now? Rotting in a cell, I hope.
Crocker killed himself. He couldn't take the guilt.
Goodness. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Here, take this. Sounds like you earned it. I'll send word along. Let everyone down at the Dugout Inn know what happened. Shame it couldn't be better news. Thanks again for closing this one out. It must be some kind of score to bring Marty crawling back to Nick for help. The way they parted wasn't pleasant.
Miss Perkins.
Happy hunting.
I should really have Nick with me, shouldn't I? Let's go find him. I think I'll put him back in Sanctuary.
Speak up.
Hey.
Come back for the site? I need Net X this time. Another cam, another window.
Yeah. Here we go.
Oh, it just makes everything feel good, don't it? I'm starting to see clearly.
Yeah!
The man who took your boy. I see a house locked up tight. Chains put on by a smiling shark. But there's another way. I can see it. A key. Lost and forgotten. Fallen down below. Search the chairs beneath the house. They hold the secret.
I can't.
I almost thought I couldn't breathe there.
Yeah, I forgot where you get him from. Somewhere in the wastelands, isn't it?
I'll try to make myself useful. No one wants to see a grown man feeling sorry.
I'm always glad to see the sun come up one more time.
Oh, where the hell are you, Nick?
So, Crocker went amateur butcher on poor Earl. Moments like this, I'm glad I'm not made of meat.
Hey, Valentine.
Time to hit the road?
Let's head out.
Well, all right. It's all right, boy. I'll take it from here. Who do you think actually won the war? Nobody, I guess. Ah, we need dinner tonight. This.
Oh, yeah. Now I remember.
Someone there?
Who killed
Just
that?
a guy out there somewhere.
Now you got a problem.
You disappear! No fair! I can smell you out there, little sneak! Come out, wherever you are!
What's that?
Human is friend.
So stupid! So weak! Face me, you coward! You're here! You're here! Stop hiding!
Bingo.
Anything I can lug for you? Guess Marty never quite made it. Don't worry, pal. We'll close this one out.
Oh, thank you. Have a nice day. What's that again? The Gilded Grasshopper? I can't remember. Looks like I am. Thank you. I guess you knew what I was looking for. Thanks. Do I need a shovel of some kind? Oh, I just had to press the button a little bit harder.
Shem Drown had himself buried with all his treasure. Guess some people just can't let go.
Bingo. I'm here to talk to Jack Cabot.
Oh, it's you. Good. Come on in.
It's like painting a huge sign on their front door. Rob me.
Come on. Let's go meet the boss.
Sounds good.
Jack, the new gal is here.
One moment. I just have to.
He'll be right with us.
Oh, damn. Clearly, I'll need to adjust the mixture. Hello. Welcome to Cabot House. I'm Jack Cabot.
Pleased to meet you, Jack.
And I am very pleased to meet you. Edward finds it tiresome, but I always like to know personally everyone who works for me. Please, have a seat. How about a drink? Edward, the good bourbon, eh? Please, have a seat.
This place is more a museum than a home. Hey, let me ask you something.
Now, before we get down to business, I have a question I like to ask all my new employees.
Is this really the time?
Don't interrupt, Edward. The question is this. Do you believe there is other intelligent life in the universe?
The universe is a big place. Anything could be out there.
Wonderful. Most people's minds are too narrow to admit the possibilities of an infinite universe. But I'm not talking about flying saucers and little green men. I'm talking about the hidden history of our planet. The very origins of human civilization. Ancient powers that modern science, even at its pinnacle, could barely begin to comprehend.
That's really interesting.
Interesting's a word for it.
I'm glad to hear you say that. It's become my life's work. My approach is to combine a
Nick's had enough, he's just leaving the building.
while keeping an absolutely open mind. So much has been closed off to us, simply because people assumed they already knew the answers. My father excavated a city in the Rub al-Khali in Arabia, which he dated to more than 4,000 years before the rise of any known human civilization. The structures and artifacts were strange, disturbing even, clearly not constructed for or by humans. I've spent my life trying to decipher what he uncovered.
Jack, can I tell her what I need her to do?
I'm sorry, Edward. I just get carried away sometimes. You're sending her to look for the missing shipment?
Yeah.
Well then, I'd better leave you to it. We'll talk more about this some other time, when things are less rushed. It isn't important now. Welcome to the family.
I'm ready to get to work.
Good. That's part of the job, by the way. It's best to keep an open mind. Jack may be eccentric, but he's definitely not crazy. The job I got for you is simple. Jack owns a facility north of the city. There's an important package that went missing between there and here. I need you to track it down and bring it back to me. Any questions?
Only about 1 million.
You should start at Parsons State Insane Asylum. Don't let the name spook you. It's just a secure building that we're using. We think the courier got ambushed as he was leaving the place. The guards heard gunfire in the distance, but we don't know exactly what happened. Check in with Maria at Parsons. She's in charge of the security force there. She can point you in the right direction. You all set then?
I'm out of here.
Good luck. Don't get killed on your first job.
Good to see you again.
I'm just gonna drop some things off. Oh shit, I went the wrong one. Should have went to the hot springs.
Hey! Come on, boy. It's time to go. Come on, boy. It's time to go. Heads up. Heads up.
Perhaps now is a good...
Yeah, I had no idea. Thank you for that tip. You were watching yesterday, weren't you? Or the day before? I think it was yesterday. Hey, dope guy, what's happening? Welcome to the stream.
This place is off limits. You'd best move along.
Edward Deegan sent me. I'm looking for a missing package.
Oh, you're the new girl. So this package... Pretty sure we know where it is. The guys that shot Ben are holed up in the Parsons Creamery, just north of here.
Thanks for your help.
Sure thing. Hey, be careful. It's weird that they're still hanging around so close. Normal raiders would have grabbed the loot and bugged out by now. It's like they're scouting the place or something. I'll be glad when you clear them out. Not on this playthrough, no.
You can get it doing a quest, can't you? Or am I thinking of another punching thing?
So did you find out what happened to the courier?
Some raiders set up camp near Parsons and ambushed him. I took care of them.
I don't like raiders operating so close to Parsons. I hope this isn't the start of something serious. What about the serum he was carrying? Did you get any of it back?
There was only this one vial left.
Oh, good. I was afraid we wouldn't get any of it back. Here's your pay for the job. I'm throwing in a little bonus for bringing back the serum. That was good work. Now, as far as what's next. Oh, hell. I guess it's time you met Wilhelmina. Jack's not gonna be happy about it. Come on. Jack, I'll take care of it. Mrs. Cabot, don't worry. I'll send someone to find Imogene.
Thank you, Edward. I can always count on you. Why can't you be as devoted as dear Edward?
You shouldn't indulge her, Edward. It just makes her more impossible to deal with next time.
Just doing my job. Speaking of which, here's all we got back of the last delivery from Parsons. Raiders got the rest of it, I'm sorry to say.
Ah, good. Finally. This will help settle Mother down.
Imogene is Jack's sister. You probably figured that out yourself. She's, a little flighty. Impulsive. From time to time, she runs off. Usually with a new boyfriend. Then I send somebody to bring her home.
Great. The sister's even crazier than Jack.
She's not crazy. She just wants the world to be a different place than it really is. I don't know where she's gone, but I can give you a place to start. She's been spending a lot of time in Good Neighbor. That's a jazz club there, the third rail. Somebody there must know something. She's not known for keeping her mouth shut.
Got it. Off to Good Neighbor, then.
Advised, you are being watched. Hostile. All combatant safety will be guaranteed. This is private property. Outside!
Hancock says newcomers are welcome in the third rail. Go on in.
Hi.
Charlie serves the drinks. I deal with the drunks.
Now that was some fireworks show. Teach those Brotherhood bastards not to step into this Commonwealth.
Most days I ain't got two cats to rub together.
He's in the back room.
Would not mind a strong drink.
God, I love this song.
Boy, got beer. You ain't buying beer.
What? You need something to take the edge off. Fred Allen, Hotel. What? You need something to take the edge off?
Can't say I'm surprised to find you in a dump like this, McCready.
I was wondering how long it would take your bloodhounds to track me down, Winlock. It's been almost 3 months.
Peace, sister.
Hey, order up. I'll forever hold your damn mouth shut.
Do you know Emma Jean Cabot?
Name rings a bell. Kind of balmy. Haven't seen her in a while, though. Try Magnolia. She likes to make friends with people. She might know more about this missing bird. Magnolia! Gal wants a word.
Excuse me, miss?
Well, what's the matter, sweetheart? Don't tell me you didn't like the song.
I loved the song. It was perfect.
Oh, well, thank you. A girl tries her best. Now, there's something special about you, isn't there? Don't tell me. Let me guess. It's your eyes. Quick and intense. I bet you never miss a detail.
Explain to me how she can see my eyes underneath this mask.
Like what you see? So what brings a woman like you to my part of town?
I came here for the music.
Flatterer. I think you and I are gonna get along. So it's my turn to answer questions, right? What can I do for you?
Do you know Emma Jean Cabot?
Emma Jean? Sure. I know her. I haven't seen her in a while, though. Were you a friend of hers?
She's missing, and her family's worried about her.
Well, I'm glad somebody's looking out for her. She seemed like a body that could use looking after.
Please, tell me what you know.
There was this preacher fella who used to come in here all the time. One of the slick ones.
Where's he at,
Going on
Jesse?
about remaking your life and so on. Most of the customers wouldn't give him the time of day, but Emma Jean, she latched on to him for some reason. I don't suppose it hurt that he was easy on the eyes. Intense. Some women find that irresistible.
Pam, would you come over here a minute?
Is there a problem, Miss Magnolia?
No, this lady here was just looking for Emma Jean. Do you happen to know where that preacher fella came from?
Oh, in the red room. Okay.
Yes,
I'll talk to him
that's
after this.
right. The one Emma Jean was always hanging on.
Had to throw him out. Wouldn't stop bothering customers with that salvation racket. Kept going on and on about joining him at the back bay. Then he'd shove those stupid flyers in your face. Here, kept one of them, just in case he didn't pay his bar tab.
Well, thanks, honey. You were a big help.
Anything for you, miss.
I hope Emma Jean's all right. I didn't much like the idea of her going off with that preacher fella. You again. It's my lucky day. What do you need?
And stay free, sister.
Smell that? That's freedom.
Look, lady, if you're preaching about the atom or looking for a friend, you've got the wrong guy. If you need a hired gun, then maybe we can talk.
I'm interested. If you think you've got what it takes.
You're joking, right? I've been doing this since I was a kid. I know my way around. I used to run with the gunners, for God's sake.
You're acting like I'm supposed to know what you're talking about.
Maybe it's better that you don't. I don't want the stink of Winlock and Barnes rubbing off on me and scaring away my business. Now what about you? How do I know I won't end up with a bullet in my back?
Are you always this suspicious?
Hey, you approached me. Frankly, I'm taking a huge risk being out here in the Commonwealth in the first place. So I'm not about to leave anything to chance. Which brings me back to my original question. Can I trust you?
Hold on. What kind of risk are you talking about?
I already told you way too much. Need to learn to keep my big mouth shut. Look, I'm tired of playing 20 questions. So I'll cut you a deal right now. 250 caps. Up front. And there's no room for bargaining. What do you say?
Everything's negotiable. Would you take 200?
You drive a hard bargain. But you just bought yourself an extra gun. All right, boss. Let's get out of here.
Well, I got him.
Look alive.
Let's see what you got. This is a far cry from working with the gunners. Glad that's behind me.
Look alive.
Yeah, sure. I'll trade with you.
Did he just say his trunk's behind me?
Need some? Then.
Toss out the troublemaker.
Yeah. Nothing says welcome like the stench of urine-soaked garbage.
Hey.
What's up? Time to split up the loot?
Welcome, neighbor. We're always glad to see a new face around here. Tell me something. You ever feel like this whole world is broken? Do you ever wonder why things can't be the way they were in the good old days?
I'm just looking for Imogene Cabot.
Oh, I'm sorry, but Imogene is indisposed right now. She's not seeing visitors.
The first time I came across this fellow, I shot him right in the face, and I didn't care what he was offering.
Her family's worried about her.
You can tell them that she's fine. Not that it's any of your business, but she and I are just having a little relationship trouble. You know how it is. She's not seeing anybody until she cools off.
I'm a friend of the family. Maybe I can talk some sense into her.
Blah, blah, blah. Why are you even talking to these morons?
Look, the truth is...
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that.
Disagreement about her joining the movement. She got kind of violent. So I locked her in there until I could figure out what to do with her. If you're willing to take her off my hands, let me unlock the door for you, and then she's all yours. I've got to warn you. She's way stronger than she looks.
Yeah, sure. Just open the door, and then you'll have a bullet to your face. Yeah, you just go in there. Go on.
She's all yours, neighbor.
Ah, okay. Thank you for that. Oh, the poor guy.
We're not going to need that stuff anymore.
Oh. Surprised the others didn't attack me.
You must be Imogene.
Don't tell me. Jack sent you.
You're Jack's sister? I was expecting someone a bit... younger.
You really know how to flatter a lady, don't you? Just to be clear, I'm Jack's younger sister, the baby of the family. Once I get home and get some of Jack's serum, I'll be back to my usual stunning self.
Yeah. If you get shot in the back of the head, you don't really feel it, do you? You're dead.
Jack has a serum that reverses aging?
It's more like it halts aging. I started taking it when I was 32, so normally that's what I look like. You'll see once I get my treatment. I was well known as one of the belles of Boston society, back when there was any.
What happens if you don't get more serum?
Oh, I don't think we need to worry about that. I've gone without a treatment much longer before with no lasting effect.
Actually, there's only one vial of the serum left. Raiders got the rest.
I'd better get home before Mother convinces Jack that she needs all of it. That he could still be such a mama's boy at his age is ridiculous. I'm so disappointed in Thomas. He seemed so interesting at first. But after we came here, he turned out to be just another brute. He actually thought he could force me to join his absurd cult.
I hope you weren't too attached to Thomas.
I was done with him, and he shouldn't have locked me in here. Oh, I'm not going with you. You can tell Mother I'll be along home before too long. I just need a drink first.
Yeah, the door's there, love. Oh God, I have some terrible news. Your leader's dead, and huh? Yeah.
It's missing a leg.
Yeah. Huh. See you later, Matthew. Oh, hello, David.
I've got a very bad feeling about this place.
Excuse me.
Not now. Edward, switch to single sideband modulating. Can you hear me?
Oh my
Edward,
God, it's
switch
happening.
over to the Hartley modulator. Do you copy?
Now.
Not now.
How's this?
Oh, that's done it. Edward, what's going on there?
We're under attack. They're inside the building.
Inside? Can you keep them out of the basement?
I'm trying, Jack. I've never seen raiders that... For God's sake, Sammy, the doorway, right there. Sorry, things are a little busy around here right now.
Listen, if they're inside the building, you have to go to the office and shut down the elevator. You can't risk them getting to Lorenzo.
Got it. Office, elevator. You better round up whoever you can and get...
Hello? Edward? Come in. Edward! There's no signal at all. I've lost him.
What's happening, Jack? If these people are inside Parsons, if they free him...
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
I always knew it would end this way. I never should have allowed you to lock up Lorenzo in that place.
That isn't helping, Mother. And as I recall, using the serum was your idea, not mine.
So what are you going to do?
I said I'll handle it. I'm thinking.
Who are you again?
What's going on?
That was Edward. He's at Parsons, the old asylum. They're under attack by raiders. It's strange. The guards have held off raiders before without any trouble. I don't know what's gone wrong this time.
I found Imogene. She's fine.
Oh, yes, good.
At least one small comfort on this terrible day.
You'll be wanting to be paid, of course. Edward usually handles these things. Caps is what you use for currency, isn't that right? Here, I hope that's the right amount. Now, we really need to focus on the current emergency.
How can you be so callous about your sister's safety?
I wonder if these could be the same raiders that stole that last shipment. If some of them had used the undiluted serum, it could explain their unusual success against Edward's men.
What exactly does this serum do?
I suppose it's time you knew. The main benefit of the serum is to halt aging. My family and I are all over 400 years old. But it also confers other side effects, especially in the undiluted form that the raiders stole. It increases strength and resistance to all kinds of physical damage. So at least some of these raiders may be much more dangerous than the ones you're used to dealing with.
If you're 400 years old, then you were born before the Great War.
Yes, I think you were too. I'd say mid-21st century?
That's right. I was in cryosleep until recently.
Interesting. We'll have to talk more about that later, but time presses. Is there anything else before we get going?
Where do you get this serum from?
My father, Lorenzo Cabot, is confined in Parsons.
Oh, hey, Fords.
He became dangerously
Welcome
unstable
back, I guess.
after handling an artifact he found on an archaeological dig in Arabia. He gained various seemingly paranormal powers, as well as becoming increasingly irrational and violent. In the end, I had no choice but to confine him, for his own safety, as well as ours.
Jack, are you sure it's wise telling her all this?
In the course of my attempts to cure him, I discovered that the artifact had introduced anomalies into his blood. So the source of his insanity is also the basis of the treatments that have prolonged all our lives. The irony isn't lost on me, but if he were to escape from Parsons, I would lose my father forever. I will not allow that to happen. Not to mention that the artifact
Oh,
has
cool.
made him powerful,
I hope the project's going on
homicidally
nice.
violent, and endowed with extraordinary abilities.
We'd better get to Parsons right away, then.
Exactly right. Before we go, I need you to understand something. When we get to Parsons, you need to do exactly what I tell you. Nothing more, nothing less. Is that clear?
Got it.
Good. Make sure you have whatever you'll need for a serious battle. I'll wait for you outside.
Jack, be careful. And try not to hurt him.
I love Father at least as much as you do. But you know as well as I do that if he gets free, there will only be one option.
Don't let it come to that, please.
I'll do my best, Mother. And if Imogene finally comes home, for God's sake, Don't let her leave again until I get back. Now I really do have to go.
I don't need anything right now.
Yeah, this one is a really big bugged quest, but hopefully it won't bug.
Ready? Let's go. Just to be clear, under no circumstances can we allow Lorenzo to be freed from Parsons. I would have lost my father forever. I refuse to let that happen after spending so long trying to cure him. Would be cured if it could be removed. But so far, all my attempts have failed. It's fused too tightly with his nervous system. I'm well aware of the apparent conflict of interest in my father being the source of the treatment that is prolonging my own life.
Oh, I don't know what's going on, guys. Well, I'm gonna have to restart, so I'll be right back shortly.